Hatch Pod Time. Maya Acosta joined by Sarah E. Diaz with TVRPD, and we have a special guest, Kathy Armendariz, who teaches Zumba here locally. So we're really excited to talk all things recreation, exercise, fitness, fun. So let's get into it. Sarah E., what's going on with TVRPD?
So much stuff, so much, but it's all fun. So we're starting off with fishing derby. I'm just going to go chronological as best I can. Fishing derby is in about 2 to 3 weeks. So we're gearing up for that. That is May 18th, and you can still register on TVRPD.org. Super fun stuff. There are tagged fish, and like mentioned earlier at ADC, there will be tagged fish from as big as $2,000 to $100. If you want more information, give us a call, 661-822-3228, or visit our website, tvrpd.org, to get more information on that. But we're super excited for that. Bright Lake is going to be busy for that event. And then after that, we do have our Memorial Day ceremony to remember those that have fallen. If you have any pictures and information on family members or friends that have unfortunately fallen, send us your pictures and information about those members, and we'd love to recognize them during our ceremony. That's May 27th at 11. And we do have Adventure Camp starting up in June. Starts June 10th. We're still taking registrations. That is open for ages 3 to ages 12. Super fun stuff. It's 9 weeks of nothing but fun, awesome stuff. I mean, we've got Comic-Con, adventures, traveling all around to Tehachapi and movies, and the list goes on and on. Super fun stuff. So if you've got kids from 3 to 12 years old, definitely sign them up for Adventure Camp. Super duper fun. So, and then we have Zumba classes, of course, every Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. And then we have Arena, which we talked about last week. And she does it every Saturday at 9 a.m. at Central Park. And of course, our swimming classes, or swimming laps and deep and shallow water aerobics at our pool. Schedule is also on TVRPD.org. And we are working on our summer schedule. So stay on the lookout for that on our socials and on our website. It'll come out really, really soon to register. And those classes will start June 10th.
Awesome. Wow. And Sarah E., we were talking earlier, you mentioned that there's going to be eventually classes there at the pool for adults as well, swim classes for adults.
Yes. Yeah. So, like mentioned earlier too, I didn't know how to swim. Like, I was horrible. I didn't know how to float. I didn't know anything. Our lifeguards and our instructors are subpar. I mean, phenomenal instructors. I've been getting lessons, and I have learned from not knowing how to float and swim correctly to actually like floating for a lot of time and just swimming laps back and forth, and even diving. I didn't think I could dive. So they're amazing. So if you want to get your chance to know how to swim this summer, definitely be on the lookout. Check us out to know when our classes are coming in. And also for kid classes as well. We'll be teaching that too. So lots of learning, lots of fun. This summer is going to really, really be awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I think we were looking at some of the stats for the Spring Into Action Challenge, and you're one of the top swimmers on this list. So
just it's all the training,
right?
Honestly,
just proof that you can go from beginner to now one of the city's top swimmers.
Yeah. I'm actually really, really surprised that I'm one of the top 5. Considering I'm looking at other swimmers and they're going back and forth, where like after 2 laps, I'm like, okay, I need to breathe. Yeah. I need a good break. But yeah, I'm super excited, super honored to just be on the top 5. But yeah, if you're swimming now, you can definitely still join the challenge, and we will challenge each other and see who is still top 5.
Yes, very exciting. And that's the Spring Into Action program, which you can learn more at tvrpd.org.
Yes, correct.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so lots to do, lots going on for TVRPD into the spring and summer. It's going to be lots of fun, lots to keep you busy. And as we mentioned, we've got Zumba classes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the class with Arena on Saturday. So really, if you're just sticking with TVRPD's classes throughout the week, you are going to be in killer shape, I would say.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well, fantastic. And summer's right around the corner. So let's get into a bit about Zumba.
Oh, Zumba.
So, Kathy, tell us, what are you offering here in Tehachapi?
I love it. We are teaching, I'm teaching Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning from 10 to 11. And you just show up and it's $5 drop-in. Or you can do, is it $40 for 10 classes? And that actually gives you 2 classes free. So that's a good deal.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to come up and just try it, see if they like it. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, all right, sign me up most of the time. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
Very cool. And this is currently at Central Park?
Yes, it's at Central Park in the gazebo. Excuse my voice, allergies, I'm all rough. But yeah, the gazebo is huge. All these years I've lived in Tehachapi, I have never been up in the gazebo, and that's almost 22 years. So I go up in there, and I'm like, this place is huge. I've had the max 14 people. And we could still fit more. So if you want to come and join us, shake a little booty. It's a good time.
I love it. And now, for somebody listening that has no idea what Zumba is, can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes. Zumba is a Latin-inspired dance fitness program that was created, I believe, in 2000. And it's different genres of Latin dance. And it's so much fun. There's merengue, cumbia, salsa, and then you can go into hip-hop, bhangra, belly dance, and it's just a fun mix of everything. And I do repeat my routines over and over, so you'll get it. Never be intimidated by the dance. You will get it. And here I am talking with my hands.
It's all good.
I'm on the radio. But anyways, yeah, it's a good time.
And that's kind of the fun of Zumba too, I feel like. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a Zumba class in person, but during like COVID and all of that, I would do all of those like YouTube videos.
Oh, fabulous.
And then you start to learn the routine, and it's more just like, I know this. I know the song and I know how to follow along.
Exactly. You'll recognize the moves like merengue. It's a lot of the same moves, and you just will say, okay, I know what that music is, and I know that move. I know those arms. So it's repetition and muscle memory, and you'll get it.
And now this is good for people of all ages, of all experience levels, correct?
Yes. I mean, like for basic Zumba, what I teach, it's 14 and up. And I mean, I have all ages. I have a good mix, mostly new moms and seniors right now. And it's fabulous. It is. So you can learn Zumba at any age.
Awesome.
For sure.
Now tell me a bit about how you got into Zumba and fitness instructing and what your background is on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got certified as a Zumba instructor in 2010, but I taught aerobics before that with Parks and Rec. 2006 I started, and I did aerobics, step class, muscle conditioning, and one of my students suggested that I get Zumba certified because he took a class in Texas at a college, and it was packed. He said, oh, Kathy, you'll bring in the people. So I went online and found a certification in Lancaster within 2 weeks, got certified, and, that was it. I loved it. And so I taught with Parks and Rec until 2017. But my regular job, which is a dental assistant, that got a little busy, so I stepped away for a little while, and then now I'm back. I've come full circle with Parks. Woo!
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
Very exciting. Yeah. Now, sorry, have you done Kathy's Zumba class?
I haven't, just because her classes are during my work hours, so it's like, it's a conflict.
Yeah.
Well, you have to say, this is part of work.
Right.
I need to go see what she's doing.
It's for research purposes.
Exactly.
So I haven't done her class, but back when I was in college, I was doing Zumba. So I totally get it, the moving. And it's just as exhausting as like what we talked about last week with the trampolines and the weightlifting.
Oh, yeah.
It's just as exhausting. You're constantly on the move. You're constantly on your toes, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of, you get into the rhythm and you're dancing, and then all of a sudden you're listening to different music and you're like, wait, I can include this dance routine into this. So you just start dancing along and just moving.
Right.
But it's really fun.
A lot of fun.
I'll try to join soon.
Oh, you should. Just say, I need to see how she's doing. I need to see how.
I need to really see if Zumba classes really exist now.
Right. Are they just having coffee up there in the gazebo? They're not dancing. What are we paying you for? No.
I love it. So it sounds like a ton of fun. And this is a pretty good low impact, I would say, form of cardio, or better than, maybe not better, but more exciting, more engaging than going for a run or something of the traditional cardio sense.
Well, yeah, it's definitely, Zumba is designed to be a circuit class. So we do a warm up, and then we'll start off kind of high, like with the merengue, then we'll slow it down with the cumbia. And yeah, it's very engaging. And we, we'll stop and have water breaks and chat and stretch, and then we pick it up again. I love running. I'm trying to get back into that as well. But the knees, you gotta work it work out at a time here. But it is fun. That music is so much fun. It takes your mind off the pain of working out.
Right.
Zumba's, what is their slogan? Ditch the workout, join the party. That's what it is.
That's a good slogan.
It is, and it's true. Gosh, you just get caught up in that music. And I have students that they're not getting the footwork and stuff, but they're in the back and they're shaking their arms. And I bring hip scarves with the little jingles on it to make it fun if they want to wear it, and it helps you shake it a little more. And it's good stuff. It is very enjoyable.
Yeah, it sounds very much like it. And last week we spoke with Rhodes that teaches the arena classes, but and her classes are for women only. Is Zumba women only, or is it open to everybody?
It's open to everybody. I've had gentlemen in my classes before, but it seems to be mostly the ladies.
Yeah.
But guys are welcome.
And I bet it kicks the guys' butts. They aren't expecting it too.
I've had a husband recently, and he's like, I'm out. I'm going to go walk the dog around the park. It's like, I love you. But he had some knee issues too. So you want to be careful. You want to be real aware of your body. And, if you've got health problems or, joint issues, see your physician before you come into class. Get the okay. I got a physical before I started teaching again.
Yeah.
I got my blood work done and all my preventative stuff, make sure I was good to go. And I'm like, all right. Let's go, Sarah E. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, no, I was super excited when you came in and brought the idea. Because it is fun. You want more energetic things, not the usual stuff.
Yeah, not the treadmill, the dreadmill. I mean,
the treadmill.
Once in a while, it's okay to get on that treadmill, but you need to mix it up. I myself, just being a cardio queen, as I call it over the years, I get into a repetition of, let's walk, let's run, and this and that, but you have to mix up your exercise, like with the trampoline, with the dance, then go for a run, you got to mix it up so your body is doing new things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Work out new muscles.
Yes, that's what the point I'm trying to make.
And with the classes, obviously, as you were saying, it's not necessarily about following the moves exactly as they should be, but are there, what's the word?
Tutorials?
Not necessarily tutorials, but ways that you can still do the dance, but maybe you're not super mobile. Modification, that's the word.
Absolutely. And I always show the different levels in class.
Okay, awesome.
Because, lately I've had more seniors, and I'm like, all right, if you can't do this, do this. If you are stronger and feeling good, this is the higher level, this is the lower level. I always talk to everybody, work it through the whole class, see where they are, see what they're doing. If I see they're struggling, then we slow it down. And, if they're bored, if they got a bored look on their face, which isn't often, but sometimes the younger folk, they need more. So I'm like, all right, then you do this with your arms and you do this and you roll it. And, so we work it for all levels.
Always keeping things exciting, it sounds.
Yeah, you have to modify. Some days we have more energy than others.
Yeah, that's very true.
As long as you're getting out there and working out almost every day, you're doing a good thing for yourself.
Yeah, I love it. And now, can you speak to kind of the benefits or what you see as being a pro to not only just Zumba, but working out as a group in those class environments?
Oh, well, like I said, we have a really good, I love Tehachapi because the people are just the sweetest. The community, it's nice. You gain friendships. There's a gal in class. We're thinking about doing some runs together because she mentioned that she was a runner. Mm-hmm. And, people want to go have coffee afterward. Let's go shopping or let's have lunch. Let's go to dinner. You almost become a family. Mm-hmm. You kind of get your people that just like to be together and they keep coming. And, it's more than just show up at class and do your workout and leave. It's not a cold environment at all, like some gyms that I've been in,
Yeah, feels a bit intimidating at some places, but we were talking before we started recording that you said when a new person shows up, it's like a warm welcome.
Yes, we'll have some people they're not cardiovascularly fit just yet, so they got to take a little break and they just go over to the side and breathe, and I'll have one of my other girls go, "It's okay, I was like that, and you're gonna get it," and real encouraging, and I just love how everybody is with each other.
That's awesome.
It gets me all emotional.
And I'm sure as an instructor, that's exactly what you want to see.
Is.
People exercising, but also building that sort of sense of community.
Yeah, and because it helps them enjoy the fitness too. It's not, a dread. Some people go, they hate the gym. I just don't want to go. Mm-hmm. But with the cardio boost, like with myself, I got that endorphin high. And I get that all the time. It's like a drug. The first time I got it, I was like, oh, hey, woo, I got to get more of this because I felt like I could take on the world, man. It was awesome. So I'm hoping, I can, give that to people and they can, feel that good too.
Absolutely.
So
definitely worth trying. Just as you were saying, people have their own kind of they find that niche for themselves, whether it be Zumba, whether it be swimming, whether it be, for me, it's hiking. I just recently discovered that. It's like,
good for you.
For many years it's been,
it's a thrill.
I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't really like running. I don't like doing this. But then it's like, here's my thing.
Find your thing.
Hiking, I can do that. So maybe somebody listening, if they're kind of in that rut too.
And the nature.
Yeah.
Being out in that park. That's a thrill. You're surrounded by green grass and beautiful skies. it has been a little chilly, but it's getting warmer and there's a nice cross breeze that comes through that gazebo. I'm like, I'm going to name the gazebo Kathy's gazebo. Sorry, Philip Marks. No. It's wonderful. And hiking, my husband and I used to hike a lot as well.
Oh, yeah. It's a blast. But I think we, too, were mentioning kind of with summer coming up and adventure camp as well, that it could potentially move the location for the Zumba class. Not fully decided yet, but something for people to keep their eye out on.
Yeah, we'll make announcements, email newsletters. The public will be well aware, hopefully, of the move of locations, because adventure camp is all summer long, from early morning to late at night kind of deal. So we want to still accommodate the fitness classes and figure it out. So we have all these parks and we're like, how do we utilize
Let's
it?
use them.
Yeah. So I think Meadowbrook is kind of where we're looking at to move the Zumba classes.
That would be great.
Yeah, so same atmosphere, big grass, a lot of dogs, a lot of kids still in the playground. So it's like a nice ambiance too at that time. So it'll just be nice and it'll attract more crowds because then you're reaching out not only to the city but also now Golden Hills because there's a lot of traffic at that park. So they'll start seeing all the dancing and bringing more people. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's perfect.
The summer, look out. we're still in the works, but it could possibly be now at Meadowbrook Park. We're still discussing.
Nice. Yes, got to do our meetings because my people were asking, so where are we going to be in June? I said, we'll have to talk to Sari. I don't know. But Meadowbrook is great.
Yeah.
I love Meadowbrook.
Yeah, it's really nice there, too.
It's kind of close to where I live as well. So everything's close in Tehachapi, though.
Yeah.
Right?
And it makes it easy for all the residents to come out and enjoy all the different activities like Zumba. So wonderful. Yeah. If people are wanting to find more information, is it easiest to go to the TVRPD website? Or Kathy, do you have your own information out there?
I really don't. So, since I am working with TVRPD, just go to the website, do the Instagram. Sari is really good about putting, that advertising out there. So I do have the girls' numbers. Everybody's like, can you get me in a group text? And, so I will reach out as well. So we're all communicating and doing this podcast. This is awesome. This is also getting the, information out there. So I love it. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Now, if somebody's never been to a Zumba class before, is there anything that they need to bring? Just themselves and eagerness to dance?
Yeah, along with that, just bring water, maybe a towel like in the summer months because we sweat. We get sweaty and have shoes that support, but that you can kind of move around in.
Sure.
You don't want anything with too much tread and you stick and your knees, can bother you. So that's about it. Comfortable clothes that stay on. Zumba wants to, I always tell my people, Zumba wants to take your clothes off. Start shaking on those workout pants, start scooting down. That's true. They laugh. And I'm like, come on now. You got to, just have support, have things that stay up.
See, this is what you need when you go to an exercise class. Is a sense of humor about it too. Where you can take a step back, laugh at yourself if you're, not hitting all the moves.
And we do laugh a lot because, Lord, sometimes I need my students that have been dancing with me a long time to help me figure out where I am in my routine. And I'm like, oh yeah, and then I laugh, and then they're laughing. I'm like, you see, we're not professionals here,
but you're having fun and you're getting your exercise in, which is what counts.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
I love it. Now, was there anything else that I haven't asked that you want to touch on about the classes?
I mean, not really. I think we've hit it all. Just come. Don't be intimidated, like I said. Just come and have an open mind and prepare to have fun. And if you're shy, that's fine too. Believe it or not, I'm shy at times.
We'll have our moments.
I know. With Sada, he asked me to do that. I was like, what? But, this is great. I'm having a good time. So you got to try new things, too, to keep, your life fresh. And if you have a secret little dancer in your heart, you want to come and do Zumba and experience it. And you'll get better and better. You get muscle memory with if you watch Zumba on TV or video or YouTube, and you think, I can't move like that. You can do something similar. You will be able to. You'll get muscle memory and you'll surprise yourself. So come and try it. It's a good time. And if it's not for you and you want to try something else, that's okay. But at least you can say, well, I did that. So.
Yeah, I think that's the good part about in-person Zumba with you talking about the different level ranges for different groups of people. Whereas a video, it's like you have to do this because we don't have anything else to show you. That's the dance where you're saying you recognize their dance level and you're like, okay, well, if you can't, don't move your arms like this, do this instead. So I like that variety in person. That's the good part.
Instead of, look at nothing against 20-year-olds. They're just beautiful on that video and they're moving and they're doing all this. You're like, Lord, I was practicing one of the songs and I'm looking at the video. And of course, there are all these young people. And my husband's like, you can't do that. And I said, oh, watch me. I said, of course I can. I just got to figure out the choreography and everything. I can do it, the coordination, you just got to practice.
Absolutely.
Practice makes perfect.
That's exactly right. Or almost perfect. We just give it our best shot,
Exactly. Sure. Good enough for us.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, if people want to purchase the pass, so what was it, $40 for 10 classes?
Yes.
Where can they do that?
Nowhere. No, I'm just kidding.
Me.
So there's two options. You can either come to our district office and purchase a fitness punch pass, or you can go directly to Kathy before the classes start, because you're there from 9:30. I believe.
Yeah, I get there early and I turn on the music. Sometimes I'll walk the park before class.
Yeah.
I've had girls join me just to warm up a little bit for class, and I crank the music. I'm like,
Yeah. So you can do district office like in card, or with Kathy.
Yes.
Cash only with Kathy, because you don't have the card reader.
Right.
So $5 drop in,
Yes.
or $40 for a 10 punch pass,
And just
which
try to
include
come-
2 free.
Exactly. And just try to come a little early. So, when it first started, people were coming in. I'm like, we're already 10 minutes into time. Not that someone's waiting for me to teach afterwards, but I like to be on time, you know. So just come early. Always sign in when you come in, and we'll get it going on. It'll be a good time.
Awesome. Well, Kathy, Sarah E., thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us. It's been awesome.
Of course, learned all about Zumba, and hopefully this motivated our listeners. If you've never tried Zumba, if maybe it's something you did many years ago, jump back in, give it a try, because it sounds like a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah, it is. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's not an E, you're coming to class.
I know.
You too.
I know. I don't have the excuse because I don't work Fridays, so I can make it to the Friday class.
A couple of the girls out front were saying, we could take it Friday.
Yes. Yeah, it seems a lot of people have Fridays off.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing these days. Same with our dentist office. I work with Dr. Kerr's office, and we are off on Fridays.
I know, my mother-in-law's ready for Friday.
Oh, yeah. I'm still waiting for her to show up, my partner at work. Waiting for her to show.
Well, wonderful. So everyone in the community obviously is welcome. Again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 a.m. Central Park. For now, Zumba class. For more information, TVRPD.org or their social medias, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Where else?
Just the Instagram and Facebook. That's the main audience of Tehachapi on there. So TVRPD on Facebook, and then TEH_park, or I can't even remember. It's so late in the day.
A lot of information in your brain. I'm like, how do you even remember all that?
On Instagram, if you just type in Tehachapi Parks and Rec, we'll show up.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Easy peasy. All that information, quick and easy to find for anybody listening. If you're listening and you have a question, comment, whatever it may be, you can email us, media@TehachapiCityHall.com, and I can pass that along to Kathy or Sarah E., or answer it myself, whatever that may be. Thank you both again so much for coming in today.
Well, thank you so much. This was fun.
Yes, it was. All right, folks, we'll catch you back here next time on Tehachapod.